Hello everybody, welcome to this live stream today. I hope you are going to enjoy it. It's quite dark in the UK, it is evening, it's 7 PM, so now it's getting into winter, it's getting quite dark. Today I'm going to go through a general Q&A. I want to do at least one of these a week. Hello everybody. Hang on a minute, I can hear myself. I want to do at least one of these a week, just because I like going live, pretty much. So, yeah, today's going to be anything Amazon related, affiliate related, personal branding. Any questions that you have, then I'm more than happy to answer them. If you're watching this on the upload, then I'm basically, anyone watching now as well, I'm going to be giving away 2 consultation calls or coaching calls. One for people that are in the live stream, and I'm going to do that at the end of the live stream, so make sure you stay till the end. It's going to be about 25 minutes or so. And then for anyone watching this on the upload, again, I'll be doing a giveaway for you guys as well, so you don't feel like you're missing out. So I'll explain how you can do that towards the end of the video. But who have we got in here at the moment? Let's have a little look. Jonny Leon, hello. Nice to see you guys here. I'm going to wait probably 2 or 3 minutes for people to come in. Hopefully the quality of the stream is good. Hopefully. But yeah, if you get any questions, guys, just start smashing them out there. I want to tell you what I've been working on as well, because yeah, it should be a pretty interesting one. But can you hear me okay? Can you see me okay? Give me a little thumbs up or a smiley face if you can hear and see me properly. It's always a concern when going live. Can you hear me? Let's have a little look. What else do we want to do? News, guys. If you are into Shopify, some guy, I don't even know his name. Some guy was like trying to call them out and stuff like that. I don't personally think it will make a difference or make a big impact to sellers. Obviously, the company are going to be losing funding, but I don't think it'll make a massive impact on the sellers because people still want to buy stuff, and customers don't care. But yeah, definitely. Do you know what I'm talking? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? I will explain it further if you do know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Shopify news. Shopify is dead. It's not dead. It's not dead at all. Shyam, how are you? Nice little thumbs up there. I like it. Got a few people in, which is good. But yeah, what I want you to do, guys, is smash some questions out there. They can be quite generic, but I can go over the basics for you guys of each individual business model. Or alternatively, I can just answer questions absolutely fine, or I can just tell you what I've been doing. Again, that is cool as well. But either way, just want to make it a kind of interactive live stream where people can just ask questions and stuff like that. Hopefully, it's not too early that no one's going to be here, and not too late that people have missed it. I broke my fidget spinner. I need to find it. I'm going to fidget with it while we're speaking. I need to fidget. So I do have a fidget spinner. It's on my desk. I keep it next to my cactus. It's my cactus. Cool. So let me give you guys an update of what I've been doing, because I think that's always interesting. People always want to know that. So one of the first things that's kind of top of mind for me is affiliate marketing, and I started a new campaign 2 or 3 days ago. Let me just get all the data so I have it in front of me. It's probably about two days ago, maybe 3 days ago. And what I've started to do is run a video engagement ad to basically get people that are interested. I'm well aware that these people will not buy what I'm offering or what I'm promoting, but I'm purely trying to get them to interact with the post or click the link. Because what you can do within Facebook advertising is retarget people that do that. So in advertising, in marketing, you need to touch base with the customer 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 times before they actually buy, before they make a buying decision. So when you're doing this, if you're doing paid Facebook ads, you need to be aware that you're not going to sell anything straight away. And if you do, it's just good luck. It's luck. That person might have seen that product before. But yeah, so just be aware of that if you're doing your own campaigns. But yeah, I did a new campaign starting off as a video engagement advert, and then just today I've started a split test. So the same advert, but the copy is completely different. So I'm just trying a different method of doing that to get more engagement, because the engagement I was getting was not where I'd like it to be. What's up, Johnny? How are you? How are you? What's up, boy? Hopefully, I want to get some more people in here. That would be ideal. I think the last one I did, I don't even know what day of the week it was on, but we had a fair amount of people in there, which was really, really good. So with these live streams, again, I want to do them more often, at least once a week, maybe once or twice a week, to connect with people that want to ask questions and want to find out more and just get to know me a little bit better in person, if that makes sense. Let's have a little look. Yeah, so smash those questions out when you have them. Let's start with, okay, so we've gone over a little bit about affiliate marketing. So the method here, the method in the madness, is that I'm doing the engagement ad to build up some leads, get some pixel fires on the website, and then from then I'm going to start running conversion adverts. So conversion adverts to particular pages that I'm trying to get people to. Now, the thing to bear in mind that like affiliate marketing is exactly the same as sales. So what I'm trying to do here is create a profitable affiliate marketing campaign, which I do believe is possible because I've done a huge amount of research. And then from that, use the same sort of campaign to put towards my own stuff when I do release things that are more expensive. Johnny, you got Ollie's course on release. I saw that because you bought it through my link. So I got an affiliate commission for that. Thank you very much. Leon, you got one of these bad boys. I know they're a bit cringy, but I can't help but pick it up. I do that, and I also pick up. I've got AirPods, so I always just do that with them, and just literally just do that. So just fidget around with things. I also have a tape measure and my camera. Don't really fidget with that too much, but not much on here. Just a few lights and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the whole deal with affiliate marketing. That's what's kind of going on at the moment. I think these, I think this feed is quite delayed as well, which is a bit of a shitter, but oh well. And yeah, it should be pretty profitable for this particular advert series at least. But it's going to take about 2 or 3 weeks to actually get results from it. So that's the other thing. If you're doing affiliate marketing, paid advertising, so the more advanced stuff, you need to be aware that stuff might take a little bit of time to make money. If you're doing free advertising or free traffic, which I highly recommend, start up a YouTube channel, start talking about things, because that's where the real profit can be made. If it's costing you $0 to create content and you're making $50, $100, $150, $500 or pounds per commission, it's all profit. It's crazy. Leon wanted to ask, when using a Facebook page to your blog, is it best to link a blog to your personal brand site? Well, hang on, let me read this again. When using a Facebook page to your blog, is it best to link a blog to your personal brand site, or create a new site and blog specifically for that niche? Yeah, that does make sense. So what you're saying is, do you use your own website, or do you use a secondary website? You can come past. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. That's fine. What? It won't see you. It won't see you. It's not. Sorry, guys. Just go. It's not facing the. Oh my god! Doesn't want to be on YouTube. Bit camera shy. Yeah, it does make sense. I personally have them on my personal brand website, and then you create. Basically, it's like a ghost page, so it's only accessible by direct link. You can't get to it through navigating on your personal brand website or your website. Now, it depends on what you're doing. If you have a really big campaign, then I would suggest probably making your own domain name or having a subdomain or something like that. The reason being is if people are looking at the website name and they see it as like your name, they might be put off by that. However, most people don't look at the URL, especially if it's on a landing page. So if, like for example, my one that I've got is just on ClickFunnels and it's a landing page. So on the landing page, I want people to get off of that landing page as quick as possible. I want them on it, click the link that takes them to the affiliate offer, and I want them to be gone away from my page, because I want them to be on the landing page for the actual affiliate offer. So to be honest, if they look at the URL, they look at it and they might think, "Hang on a minute, what's this all about?" So yeah, I wouldn't really worry unless you're doing it seriously. Unless you have your website is quite generic. Does that answer your question, Leon? Jonny says, affiliate marketing isn't a break for you. It triggers me sometimes, man. What? Not sure what that means. You mean Facebook page linking to your blog? Tell her it's cool. You coming back down now? She's like doing that. She said. Your Facebook page. Yeah, create a new Facebook page, or yeah, I'm not quite sure what you're saying. Cool. Yeah, not sure what you mean by that, Jonny, as well. So that basically, it doesn't really matter what your URL is. It just matters what the content on your page is. If the content's good, no one's going to look at your URL. If it's something more in depth, like a big landing page, so like a really in-depth sales letter, then I would personally say make a custom URL. How's the Amazon FBA going? Will you get into USA Amazon? Amazon FBA for me has to have a very tiny break because of Q4 restrictions to getting your stock into Amazon and just not having enough money to reorder. So I need about 10. I keep saying 10 grand, but actually that will only get me like 1,000 units. In which case that would last me about 4 weeks. So that's not enough time, to be honest, to get the money back to be able to then order more. So in a bit of a sticky situation, what I'm going to be doing is trying to earn more money from affiliate marketing and personal branding to be put into a new order. Now, because if I order now, it won't arrive for the it's like the end of November cutoff. It just won't arrive because I do sea shipping, and there's no point even trying. So what I will do is probably look at ordering mid-November to December to then arrive for the new year, which means that I won't need to order as many because they won't sell as many. But I can order 300 and be quite comfortable with 300 stock rather than having to order 1,000 and having to order more again but still sell out and have to re-rank a product. Because when you re-rank a product, it's like doing a whole product launch all over again. So you've got to get reviews again, you've got to give discounts, you've got to do, and I don't want to eat into my profit margins. It doesn't make financial sense to do that. I'd rather do it one more time and not have to do it again. So at that point, potentially, if more people have jumped on the product, I don't suspect that would be the case. But if more people jump on the product and it doesn't look like a good business investment, I'll just find another product. I'm pretty comfortable now with finding products. I did some product research today and I found a couple that had potential. Because I'm thinking, shall I just get a cheaper product? Shall I find something that's a little bit cheaper where I can order 500 units and it costs, $1,000? So that's kind of that's the thinking I'm going on at the moment. But again, there's no point doing anything now unless you're doing air shipping and you have a product ready to go right now, so you can get it into Amazon within the next 3 weeks. So you can start selling and you can start getting it ranked for Christmas. But I'm thinking New Year, get product, because the thing is though, Amazon is a fantastic business model. But what I did was I went for a high-priced product, which means you can make more money on it, but it means that it costs a lot of money to reorder. And if you don't have a huge amount of expendable income, or expendable money, then it's sometimes hard to do that for someone that doesn't have loads of money. And I don't have loads of money. I just don't. However, I have enough to be able to maintain stock levels on a cheaper product, definitely. So I think that's what I'm going to do. The other thing is I want to create more of a brand. So I can keep my product going, providing that it's still profitable in January, or it's still selling in the same amounts, and I can still re-rank it. And again, I'll assess that when I get to about December time. But the other option is if that product is oversaturated, which again, guys, this is something that can happen to you. If the product is oversaturated and re-ranking will cost too much money, then I'll just start a new Amazon store, as in I'll change my store name, and I will create a new product line. But what I want to do is create more of a brand around it. So have a big website, a big Instagram profile, Facebook pages, Facebook groups around a brand, because I think having a brand is very, very powerful for Amazon, selling on Amazon. It creates that longevity, which I'm when it's look at this comment. Interesting comment. Poop pants. But yeah, so that's kind of my thought process at the moment. However, I've got all my money back from all of my units, which is cool. So that's sitting in my bank account. I haven't spent it on anything. So the money's there ready to be used, as in my initial investment plus my profit. So it's there, like literally waiting to be used. But I want to pick the time correctly. Again, it's a business decision. I don't think people should rush into buying loads of stock if like either they don't need to, or it's going to have a financial implication, which is not the best option. If that makes any sense whatsoever. I know I could probably make $1,000 in the next month. Or if I ordered now, or say if I ordered like a month ago, and it was coming into Amazon, it would be next month. Yeah, I could still make $1,000 on it. Like, I could still make $1,000 with a few amount of units, but I'd rather not have to sell out again, because I would still sell out before Christmas. It would just be that situation. I'm not down with that. And I probably won't get into Amazon USA because it's different rules around USA. I'm very comfortable with the UK market. I know it a lot better than the USA market. I'd rather stick to what I know. You're not doing affiliate as of now because it makes you mad doing ads and sometimes. So I have to doing mad ads for them. Sometimes I have a fitness group with 100 something people. Okay. Got it. Yes, affiliate can get frustrating if you can't get results straight away. Nellen, can you talk a little bit about how to patent a product? So getting a patent for a product is a little bit different. You have to apply for the patent, you have to pay for it as well, and then again, it might not get granted. So there's an initial period where people can, they basically have to check it. So if you just look on Google to how to patent a product, then you'll be able to do that. If you're asking how to find out if a product is patented, then go to Google Patents, and you can search for either what the product is. So it might be a camera tripod, or you can search for the brand, or you can search for what it does, so the key features. Poop pants farts when they're excited. Cool. That's cool to know. That's very cool to know. And what's my thoughts on drop shipping using Shopify? And what do you think of eBay? Which is better, eBay, Amazon, Shopify? Okay, so thoughts on drop shipping. So drop shipping, again, the ability to create a store, someone orders it, and then you order it from AliExpress or have it automated so then it arrives for the customer. The only thing I do not like about drop shipping is the delivery time. With Amazon FBA, if you have Prime membership, the delivery is next day, which is one of the key selling points to why or how you can rank your product and you can make sales. With drop shipping, you're always going to have weeks, a couple of weeks, 14 days to 20 days delivery time for these products. So if it was a low-cost product, is it really worth it? If it's something that you can buy in the UK or in your country, is it worth it for the customer? So that's my only concern with drop shipping. However, if you're using Shopify for an e-commerce store and you have the stock yourself, then again, it can be very profitable. So I do think Shopify have a good platform. It's just, drop shipping. The only thing that I don't like about drop shipping, although you don't have the stock and you don't have those overheads, is I don't like the delivery time. That's the only thing. If you can source from someone in the UK or in your country and have them fulfill the order, then that would be a good workaround. That would be definitely something I'd look into. eBay, there's some interesting things you can do with eBay. eBay can be very, very profitable. The reason being is that a lot of people don't focus on their listings. They make really crap listings. They just put a picture up and no description. So you can go on there, and if you take what you can learn online about creating a good listing, then you can differentiate yourself on eBay quite easily. The other alternative you can do is a more retail arbitrage. So you can find things on Amazon that sell on eBay for more money. So you put a listing up for Amazon. So say, for example, this tape measure, bad example, but let's say this tape measure, it sells for, in fact, let's use a camera. So this camera, on Amazon, it's selling for £214, but on eBay, it's selling for £290. then you can make a profit on that if you put your listing on eBay and you have a really good listing. So when someone buys it from eBay, all you do is you go onto Amazon, you find the product for the cheapest you can find it, and press buy, and then the delivery information, you just put the information from the person that bought it on eBay. And that's a really good way to do retail arbitrage, because you don't buy the product until you've got the money for the product, which is really cool. Personally, Amazon I think is the best, the easiest, the safest to do. It's one of the biggest companies in the world, far bigger than eBay and Shopify. So it's going to be there for longer, super easy to set up, very easy to get started, and it is scalable depending on the products you choose and how much you can invest in it. So it costs more, but the returns are easier to get. And they want to change it. Well, there's not. This is the thing, Leon. There's not a massive issue with Shopify. There's really not. It's just someone basically. There's a documentary on Netflix about Herbalife, okay, and someone's saying it's a pyramid scheme, it's Ponzi, all this sort of stuff. This guy is basically saying the same thing about Shopify, which is basically complete rubbish, because it's not a pyramid scheme. Of course, you can refer people to Shopify, but that's an affiliate scheme. Most companies in the world have affiliate schemes, so it's a little bit different. And the other thing to kind of mention about that is that the reason the person attacked Herbalife, which is at the end of the day, that is MLM. It is a pyramid scheme. Come on. The only reason he did that is because he shorted the stock, which means he was betting on the stock market. He was betting that Herbalife would go bust. They would go out of business, or they would go, whatever. The stock price would drop. If the stock price dropped, then he would make money for him and his company. So he said all this stuff about Herbalife. And a similar guy, not the same guy, a similar guy is basically doing the same thing with Shopify, saying, well, it's all bad, everything's rubbish, it's a crap system, it's a scam, all this other stuff. But he has a vested interest in making the stock price of Shopify go down, because he will make money from that. So, personally, I wouldn't care. Shopify is still the same platform. Users will not know the difference. So if someone's shopping on Shopify, they will not know the difference. You can only scroll to the bottom and see like powered by Shopify. That's the only thing you can really see. How many products and services are you currently marketing for affiliate marketing? No idea. I've got all the ones on my YouTube, and then at the moment I'm just focusing on one paid advert. The reason being is I had others going. What else have I done? Let me go back to my adverts. Let's go back. So I've done loads of adverts in the past, but I've turned some of them off. Didn't make much money, so I've moved on to a new one. Basically what I did is I went away for about 3 weeks, and I basically learned a huge amount more about affiliate marketing, and in particular Facebook adverts, Facebook pixels, conversion campaigns, making videos go viral through Facebook ads. So I've learned all that stuff. About last week I was like, yep, cool, I know what to do now. So then I started creating my campaign, which went live a few days ago. So I'm going to see how that goes, and of course, if it goes really well, then I'll share the results with everyone here. Has anyone got any other questions? I'm going to do the giveaway in about 2 minutes. Anyone got any questions at all? Word up, Tony. Word up, word up. So guys, yeah, if you are wanting to get a free coaching call, if you're watching this live or if you're watching this on the upload, then if you're watching it live, can you just put in the comments like, I'm still here? Just say I'm still here in the comments, because I want to obviously give it to someone that's stayed on the live stream. If you're watching this on the upload, if you put in a comment saying something about the video, doesn't matter what it is, just something about the video or a question or whatever you want, I will pick someone from the comments to be able to do that. And at this moment, guys, can you smash that like button? Give that like button some smashes. We've got a few people in here, so we get a few likes on the video. That's always really helpful. But yeah, if anyone's got any questions, put them in there now, because I will be going in a few minutes. Also, I have a kind of announcement for you people that have made it this far. So for you people that have made it this far, would you like to know about one of the projects I'm working on at the moment? A secret project, but only people here will be able to find out. Quick question: do you think it's better to find a product that is selling well and has competition, or one that has no competition? Okay, so you want neither of those things. If you have a product that's selling well but has competition, how are you going to compete with it? So you don't want to do that at all. However, if you find one that has no competition but it's not selling anything, then again you don't want to do that either. So the answer, Nerlin, is neither. What you need to be doing is you need to be finding something that has high sales. So you want, I wrote a little thing about this the other day. It was really, really cool. You want you want something that has a high amount of sales, but at the same time, it basically needs to have low competition. And the reason you do it that way is because you want to be able to rank for that product. You want to be able to get onto the first, second page for that product, so you can sell a lot of units. Now, you don't want to get on the first page if you're not selling anything. That doesn't make any sense. So yes, you need to find something that sells high, that has low competition, not no competition. You want low competition. If it has no competition, that's a sign that something else is going on. You need to find a product that has a good opportunity to improve upon the listings. So if the listings are not very good, they're not good pictures, or they have lots of complaints on the comments, then you need to find a reason to be able to improve. You also need to find a good profit margin as well. So yeah, good profit margin, good product, high sales, low competition, and a few other different things that you need to do in the process as well. Do you follow Salmon Rino? He's been buying and selling a lot of high value cars like foreign shit. I have no idea who that is. No idea who that is. No, I don't look at that. So I only look at like one car YouTube channel. Johnny's here. Anil, Sam, Dan. I am too late. Nicole, you're not too late. I thought that is a question. You're not too late. Spill the beans. Sure. Yeah. So I'm going to be working on something with. There's a guy in this stream called Dan Pryor. Okay. Now he's in my Mastermind group, and as part of that, he wanted to learn how to do Amazon FBA and general e-commerce. So we decided that we'd come up with a cool little way. He actually thought of it. Come up with a cool little way to kind of kill two birds with one stone. So what I'm going to be doing is teaching him Amazon FBA from start to finish in total. That's everything from setting up a company to advanced advertising techniques. So I'm going to be teaching him, and kind of as a case study, I'm going to be recording the whole process start to finish, and doing the videos that goes with it, and putting it into a course for the UK specifically, because I'm going to be teaching this in the UK. So that's the kind of new hot news. So basically, I will be releasing an Amazon FBA UK course. Trying to go live in here. Come on, turn that shit down. And let me close. Yeah, so I will be doing that, and that's going to be with him. So basically, rather than just being a course by itself, you're actually going to see me teaching another person and seeing them as they progress through their own journey, which I thought would be quite interesting, kind of like a case study. And if you'd like, I can actually go through some of the modules now. If you want me to, again, if enough people want it, I will go through some of the modules now, so I can give you an overview of what's involved. How time-consuming is affiliate marketing whilst doing FBA? Hours needed in daycare. FBA, all of the time, nearly all of it at least, is upfront. So if you spend an hour a day doing it, you could get a product. You could find a product within a week or two. And then after that, it's it's not time consuming at all. Affiliate marketing, if you do it through free traffic like this, then yes, it will be time consuming. Like if you want to do a video a day, then that is time consuming. If you do it through paid, then all you have to do is learn the information, and then once you've learned it and you set up your campaign, you just check. Like for example, I started running my campaign 2 or 3 days ago. I can't remember how many days exactly, and I checked in with it today to then duplicate and split test the advert. So that's the only time I've spent on it, other than just updating, seeing how many I've done. Which channel is talking about cars? It is Stradman. I like him. I think he's cool. Brap UK all day. How much would the course cost? Not sure about the costing just yet. Not sure just yet. I'll see if I can get the modules. I've just got to load it up on the old screen. So you guys are going to get a sneak peek access to this. Most people on the upload will not be able to see this because they probably won't get this far, to be honest. Not a lot of people watch videos this long. Okay, so I'm going to give you a very sneak peek, so you've got to pay very close attention for the next few seconds because I'm not going to be going on this too long, okay? And let me know what you think as soon as I do it. So, right. Here we go. Okay. So here we go, guys. Here it is. So we've got introduction, and there I'm going to do some beta testing as well with some people. So I'm going to give this to some people to test my live case study. Creating a company, so the UK company. It's based UK, but I've just put some US stuff in there just for people. Creating business bank accounts, UK taxes and duty. This VAT section is going to be bigger because it is bigger. And then what I've put is the most comprehensive product research strategy you'll find. So as you can see, that is a lot of information just there. And the big thing that I've put in here is analyzing product research. And of course, at the end of each section, me and Dan are going to have a review of the content that we've gone through. And we're going to be reviewing products as well. Analyzing product research is one of the big things that I do probably on a daily basis when people send me products to analyze. So that's one thing that I think is going to be super valuable. We then have sourcing your product from China, a huge amount of detail in that. Just a huge amount. Shipping your product, which is going to be more, it's going to be bigger. Setting up your Amazon Seller Central, creating a killer product listing, your product launch, including PPC, Facebook groups, ClickFunnels, Amazon advertising. So there's videos on automatic PPC and manual PPC, and your keyword research. Then you have creating your brand website and social platforms, because I think that's important. Leveraging influencers, Facebook and Instagram advertising, and how to do that, how to do that to the advanced level. How to get ungated in every single category. Now that's going to be a big one. How to get ungated in every single category. There's also going to be a weekly Q&A, so I'm going to upload a video a week with questions that I'll answer, and then of course there's a little affiliate section at the end. So that's it, guys. What do you think? What do you think about that? What's your initial thoughts on some of that content? As you can see, it's quite substantial. Because I don't like turn over 20, 30 grand on Amazon or anything like that. I wanted to combat that with probably some of the best and most thorough information that you'll find online for this sort of stuff at a significantly lower cost than you normally pay. So yeah, let me know what you think about that. Let's do the giveaway. Who are we going to go for? We're going to go for Jonny Sebastian. Let's go with you, mate. You have won the consultation or the coaching call. Can you please send me a Facebook message or Instagram message or email to jdias.bradley@icloud.com, and we'll set that up for you this week. And then again, if you're watching this on the upload and you got to this point, leave a comment and I will choose someone in the next few days. Been a massive inspiration to my best friend who's been depressed and down on his luck lately. Just want to thank you for sharing your knowledge, helping out, being such a nice guy. Thank you for that. I sometimes don't know how to react when people say like things like that because it's kind of humbling. But yeah, I'm glad I could have helped someone out massively. Depression is a hard thing to go through. I've known people that have had it or gone through it. So if any way that I could help, I'm deeply humbled by that. So yeah, thank you for letting me know. How much would you pay for that course? That's a good question. How much would you pay for it? And also, to give people an update, I've been going into some groups, some FBA groups, and been speaking to some people that are current Amazon sellers and people that are looking to sell. So I'm going to take them through the course, and they're going to help build it with me. So again, I can use the experience from people that have been doing FBA for a long, long time. Okay. I need to catch up with some of these. Can you do a video on how to run Facebook ads? Yes, I can. I will do a whole series on Facebook ads because it's just so incredibly complex. I'll do a whole series on that. Leon, agree with, is it Kayla? Thank you for everything so far. Just to let you know, I saw a ton of reviews online about Tanner's course, but when I saw yours, I knew it was real. Oh, cheers. Thank you, Leon. Thank you very much. Yeah, I don't, like, with course reviews and stuff like that, of course, there's always going to be that added, like, oh, you're an affiliate. But I've had the opportunity to, like, for example, Kevin David's course, okay? His affiliate commission is way higher. It's significantly higher. So I could have easily jumped over and started and done my whole channel about his course. And I had that ability very early on. But I chose not to do that because, yes, I make affiliate commissions through doing this sort of stuff. But at the end of the day, I also want to have integrity. Not saying that other people don't have integrity. It's just that's what I felt for me was the right thing to do. Jonny, you'll beta test it. That's a shit ton of info. Yes, it is. It's a lot of info. Dan's going, jeez. When is this course going to be released? I do not know when it's going to be released. I will create a email opt-in at some point. It's in its early stages at the moment. Again, today and yesterday was about just deciding what the modules are going to be. So it's in its very early stages. There are going to be more modules added to it, but some people release courses unfinished and say that they're going to add things onto them. I don't want to do it like that. I want to have it like completely full so that no one says, oh, I wish you would have put this in there. So I'm going and doing the research. I'm doing the market research to find out what people want, to find out what people need, and to find out from sellers that are already selling that have no ties to YouTube, to any of the other people that make courses. They're just genuine FBA sellers, and I'm asking them their thoughts. So hopefully, it's a different way of doing it. It's going to be a case study as well. So as well as teaching everyone how to do it, I'm going to be teaching someone else during the course so that you can actually learn with them and see how they do it. And Dan, who's going to be doing it with me, he's going to be asking questions that are genuine questions, and I'll be able to answer them. So hopefully that's going to seem a little bit more relatable to most people. Looks comprehensive. Fucking brilliant, mind my French. You know what? Now I won't be able to monetize this video because I said fuck. Quite extensive content. Yeah, it is. When I started going into it, I started thinking, well, actually, I would like this module. Oh, I want this module as well. When will it be out? I don't know yet, unfortunately. I don't know when it's going to be out. There's like 70 modules there, so it's not going to be within the next couple of weeks. It's going to be probably longer than that. Thank you, Nicole. Jonny, yeah. Congrats, thank you. Again, I don't know when I'm going to release it. Don't know. When do you think I should release it? Thing is, though, now isn't the best time to get into FBA. Like, got to be honest. Because of the cut-off dates for Christmas. If you're a new Amazon seller, you can't, unless you have your products being shipped in the next week, you're not really going to be able to sell on Amazon for Christmas. So there's no rush for me to finish this now. Plus, I don't want to rush it. I want to make it good. 1,500, I would pay that a day just to see some of the knowledge. Dan, you already pay me. Dan's a member of the Mastermind, so he already pays me anyway. I like it. Don't make it too expensive to make it accessible for people. This is a thing, like, I have a figure in my head, but I want to see what people think first. Try to get volume first. I'm not too fussed about volume. I don't want to put it like really cheap and have loads of people in it just because I want loads of people. I'd rather have it at a price point where it's relative to the value that's in there and will actually get people results, like really good results. So give them no area for kind of questioning, or what do I do here? Leon, I actually think the course will give Tanner a run for his money. He's got competition. Tanner is the one that said I should do it. So yeah. So hopefully you'll like it. Again, it's going to be UK specific. I'm not interested in teaching this big wide region like the whole world. I'm not massively interested in that. I want to focus on what I know, and that's the UK market. If you run ads and grow your channel, okay, 2 more minutes, guys. I'm going to go. If you run ads and grow your channel, your course can easily sell more than 10 at a higher price. I don't think it will personally, but I will be doing ads to the course, and I'll do it through webinars and stuff like that. And again, because I'll be targeting just the UK, then I'll get some really great targeting going on there, rather than targeting like USA, Canada, Australia, UK. I'll target just the UK for that sort of stuff. Again, I'm not interested in doing this a high price, because yeah, I want to be able to, I want people to be able to afford it, if that makes sense. Will the course be continuously updated, and will it be cheaper than Tanner's course? I don't know if it's going to be cheaper than Tanner's course, and it will be continuously updated. Every week it will be updated with like Q&As. So in the Facebook group that people get access to, there'll be like a pinned post where you can leave questions in there that you need the answer to, or again, if people just leave questions that require a bigger answer rather than just a reply, just a simple reply, then I'll put them into maybe 5 questions or 10 questions, however many questions it needs to be. I'll do a video about it, and then I'll upload them to the course under the Q&A at the end, so that when someone gets into the course, they can see all the questions that have been asked previously. So, because what I see in something like Tanner's course is you see the same questions over and over and over and over again. So if you have a Q&A where these are questions that are so common have been answered in the course, then hopefully people will be able to get to the point where they're selling a lot quicker. That's the kind of theory there, at least. And of course, in the private Facebook group, I go live and all that sort of stuff. So I'm looking to give crazy value for this. There we go. Dan, quick question, completely off topic. If you swear on YouTube, can you not have ads on it? No, well, yeah. So if you swear, basically, then YouTube brought something in about 2 or 3 weeks ago where it will look at the captions, the translations, not translations, yeah, the captions, and if there's swear words in it, then it makes it unsuitable for some advertisers, which means that you can't have, well, not you can't have adverts on it, but some adverts won't be on there. Because if that's true, you're fucked. Yeah. No, you can have adverts. Like if you look at Becker, he swears like fucking trumpet, but he still has adverts. But it just makes it unsuitable for some advertisers. They don't choose to do that. That's true. Just UK, so it'd be less. Well, it might not be less. It might not be less. Again, it needs to be a good amount. There's a lot of value there. So I'm going to value it based upon what I personally think it's worth, and also again I'll be doing market research. I'll be doing kind of focus groups to speak with people that again that don't follow me from YouTube, that don't know me from social media, that can be objective, and they can say, well, actually, I think it's worth this much. And then again, I might choose to. Right, listen to them, I might choose to not. Yeah. I'm out as I'm working on my Facebook page, so I'll check in again on your next Q&A. Thank you again, it'd be amazing. Thank you, soon. No worries, Leon. Thank you for joining us for the live stream. I'm ending this here now anyway. So thank you everyone for less people, not price. Yeah, less people. Yeah, I don't mind how many people get into it. Like if one person gets into it and they get success, I'll be happy. Like that will make it worthwhile for me. However, yeah, more people that get in, then obviously the more income I can generate, which means I can dedicate more time to it, which is ultimately what I want to do. I want to continue to be able to give value. Like I found over the past few months that what I'm truly happy about doing, the thing that I'm truly passionate about doing, is teaching other people how to do things. And that's, to be honest, my jobs in the past have been teaching within companies. I've been training, I've been sales trainer, I've been this trainer, I've been that trainer. So like sales and development. So that's what I find interesting. Those are my skills, and that's what I want to do going forward. Right, guys, that is it. Thank you so much for joining me on this live stream. I said it was going to be 25 minutes. It's 45 minutes, but I get a bit carried away when people join in. You've been awesome, guys. Of course, if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, which I know all you guys are, please do subscribe. Hit the thumbs up button if you haven't already. That would be awesome if you could do that. And just generally have a great day. Have a great day. Thank you all for your feedback. I'm really excited to kind of share more stuff with you in the future. But have an awesome day. I'll leave you to it. Bye-bye. Let's turn this off.